Anyway, that's the history and battle thing, and it didn't take too long. But I just kind of exposition dumped the crap out of this. Doo-doo-doo. There you go. And if you have specific questions that you can't think of right now, you can message me later, and I'll just send it to you, because we'll assume that your character thought of it while in class.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And then this area, Professor Larch is explaining to you guys, you know, whatever the lesson is. He obviously has to see you one at a... you know what, he'll just see you both at the same time. He goes over that there are many, many different artificially made Pokemon in the world. And whenever a human makes a Pokemon, they have to have what's called a symbiotic bond. So, for example, if a clone is made for the purpose of being a trainer Pokemon, he takes you over to this area right here. Sorry, right here. And there's a panel where there's like a DNA slot. It's just marked DNA slot.
Okay.
Go ahead and giggle, whatever. And he just explains that you can pull out like a hair or something and put it in there, and any man-made Pokemon will bond with whoever's DNA is in there. And he explains that lots of Pokemon are like this, like Porygon. He says a really popular example is Mewtwo. Mewtwo's are relatively easy to make, all things considered. He says we can't make something that complicated on our machine, but there are... it's like a well-known secret that governments are buying and trading Mewtwo's all the time.
Huh.
They're like, it was like the nuclear arms race, essentially. Once Team Rocket fell, the plans for Mewtwo leaked onto the internet, and it just kind of went everywhere.
You just leaked on it.
They leaked on the internet. I mean, things like that happen all the time.
So how the fuck did they get DNA from a Mewtwo to put into the machine?
Well, he says, well, that's the tricky part. Is getting Mew DNA. Mew DNA is so incredibly rare that you need some of that in order to make a Mewtwo.
But you just said it's quite common for there to be Mewtwo's traded a lot.
Yeah, by governments that have billions and billions of dollars to spend on it. So it's common for governments, but for just any Joe Schmo to buy a Mewtwo, it ain't happening.
I mean, the easiest thing to probably clone would be a Grimer.
Yeah, and he mentions Grimer. Yeah, Grimer 2 are also man-made Pokemon. However, they're kind of accidents or leftover from pollution. Not unlike the pollution that is found in Empire City. They actually have a bit of a Grimer problem.
I'm sure.
Hmm.
And he mentions, you know, you've met Amber, and she made that Porygon here.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Otherwise, that's really all I got for biology. Is I want to explain the symbiote thing, and you know, if there are maybe opportunities later where you might be able to create Pokemon, and I just wanted to explain that mechanic. Otherwise, if you didn't take this class, I'd kind of just spring it on you. Anyway, so Hacking 101, he just essentially, Alex, what I'm going to do is give you a skill check, and with this skill check, it'll be intelligence-based, and I'll basically give you, like, the ability to hack things if you succeed it.
Okay, Dory. So just the 1d20 plus my mod?
Yep.
Alrighty. Ugh, my rolls are not been good today.
Alright. You now know, like, Hacking 101. I mean, you can hack very, very basic things.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, like, shows you a couple things here and there. You can now, like, look into other people's Pokedexes.
Ooh, okay.
On specific skill checks. You can, like... It's mostly just password guessing kind of thing.
Okay, but you know how to do it. That's the thing. You know how to get there and whatnot. To the right trades and stuff.
He gives you a book, like, you know, how to hack for dummies kind of thing.
Okay.
He wrote it himself. He normally charges like $8,000 for it because this is higher education.
Well, thank you.
Anyway.
I'm sure that will be very useful. I appreciate the help.
And if you want later, you have access to engineering. So if you want to go ahead, the next time you level up, if you want to take engineer, you can take it.
Okay, that's cool. Awesome sauce.
And
I need to look over that again.
so yeah, if there's
That's
anything
cool.
else that you want to do here, otherwise Mahogany just kind of dusts off his hands and he's going to wave you guys goodbye again unless you want anything.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Alright, yeah, now I'm done talking, so you guys can do what you want.
What? I didn't learn anything about battling.
You learned about the League. And I basically gave you spoilers for all the gyms.
No, I can't remember all those. I'll have to ask later.
That's fine.
Yep.
He's
That's a
gonna write it
lot.
out and send it us later, isn't he?
Hmm?
You said you're gonna send it us later, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll have to send it later, because I don't have every single thing written down. And if you have specific questions, I can tell you. So there you go. That was the free classes at the Academy. Otherwise, they would have charged you out the nose for it. You have access to the Academy for 3 days while your fossils are being made. They gave you permission to hang out in the common room if you want, or you can just explore around town. It's around 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
What's the common room?
The common room's upstairs.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's where students sleep and hang out, and club activities happen.
Does anybody want to do something?
I'm pretty much done. That's all I really wanted to do. I mean, there's nothing else in here. We gotta wait for the fossils to be done, so.
Yeah. Just go around, sit around the harbour for a bit.
Okay.
See if there's any adventures to take on.
Sure. Alright. You're back at Aristocrat Harbor. If you want, you can do a knowledge check to see what's in town, and I could just tell you, like, the basic businesses and stuff.
Might be a good idea. Is that intelligence again, or with?
At any of the mental stats, I'll take.
Okay.
So I'll take charisma if you want to roll at Corinne.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna roll Tracy's. Yours is wisdom, isn't it, Tracy? There it is. That's Tracy's. Mine isn't any modifier. So that's.
I guess I do a plus. I guess I do a +4.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna have to write out my fucking character sheet again.
Man, our rolls suck.
You guys rolled well enough.
Oh, yay.
It's not a terribly hard check. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and just do a quick pop around. Here's the Pokemon Center in March. If you want to go there for the night, you're free to stay there, of course.
Yay!
There are several fishing docks up north. You can see those.
We don't have fishing poles.
You do not. However, way over here.
Nice.
This is a card and game store.
We bought the fishing pole's on order, isn't it?
No, you made the man upset.
Oh yeah, we upset the man. He wouldn't get it for us.
upset.
Yeah, I upset the man and he wouldn't get it for us anymore.
Ooh, a seafood restaurant
I remember, it was like...
and a rod shop.
Yeah. And
Oh, maybe we should go to the card shop and ask about sponsorship.
there's also a radio
do
tower
that.
to the south.
Can
And
you guys hear me?
I can hear you,
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, yeah.
There's a radio tower to the south, I just wanted to point out, and there is a major transport company to the north here.
Ah. Or a major transfer company. Another potential for sponsorship as well.
Making money.
So yeah, it's whatever you want to do.
Well, what everybody like to do.
We got what's this house here?
Which
I
house?
don't want to do.
This like big mansion thing.
Well, you can always go up and ask.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to this house. It's on the way, so
Okay, sure. Well, I'll follow you then.
go to this big ass house here.
Boopy doopy doo.
Are you coming? Are you coming, Corinne?
Give me a second.
I'm making Stuart pick me up.
All right.
Too lazy to move herself.
I followed you.
Well, for some reason, my like thing, because it's so big, it's hard to like pan over and then move it.
Yeah, I understand. All right.
Actually, kind of moving mine's gonna give me a headache, so I get you.
All right.
Here we are at this place.
What is this place?
All right.
What did you want to do, Avi?
It's probably a hotel.
I just want to look inside. I want to know what it is. It's just
You
curious.
want to knock on the door first, don't?
I will knock on the door.
Hey everyone, Megami33 here. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And check out the Loading Crew's other videos using the annotations or in the description.